My girlfriend said, "You're too clingy, I need to feel single again." I said, "Say no more." Then I actually let her feel single by removing her from my phone plan and canceling her credit cards. Reality hit when her phone got disconnected. I, 26 male, got the most ridiculous text from my girlfriend Meredith, 24, last Monday while I was at work. We'd been together for 3 years, living together for 1. "Derek, we need to talk. You're suffocating me. I love you, but I need to feel single again. Not be single, just feel single. You're too clingy, and it's making me resent you. I'm staying with Tessa for a while. Don't text me constantly. Give me the freedom I need." I stared at my phone for a solid minute. Feel single? While being in a relationship? The mental gymnastics were Olympic level. Here's the thing. I'm not clingy. I text her maybe twice during work. We have dinner together most nights. Normal couple stuff. Meanwhile, she's been going out with her girls 3 nights a week, coming home at 3 a.m. I never complained, never questioned it. But apparently, my existence in her life was too much. I texted back, "Say no more." Then I got to work. See, Meredith had this habit of forgetting who actually paid for things. Her phone, on my family plan. Her credit cards, authorized user, on mine because her credit was trash when we met. Netflix, Spotify, HBO Max, all mine. Within an hour, removed her line from my phone plan, effective immediately. Removed her as authorized user from my credit cards, changed all streaming passwords, canceled the gym membership I paid for, removed her from my AAA coverage. She wanted to feel single? Cool. Singles pay their own bills. The beauty of it all? She was at work when her phone got disconnected. No warning, just dead. Update 1, LMAO, the entitlement is unreal. So Tuesday morning, Meredith shows up at my apartment, still has a key while I'm getting ready for work. Hair a mess, makeup smeared, looking panicked. "What did you do to my phone?" Me, calmly tying my tie. "Your phone? I don't have a phone in your name." "You know what I mean. You cut off my service." "Oh, you mean you lost access to my phone plan?" "Yeah, singles typically have their own phone plans." Her face went from red to purple. "That's not what I meant, and you know it. You said you wanted to feel single. Single people don't share phone plans with their boyfriends. I'm helping you achieve your goal. I need that phone for work, for emergencies. Verizon stores down the street. They have great single-person plans." Then she tried to buy coffee on her way to work Tuesday with the credit card. Declined. She called me from her work phone screaming, "You canceled my credit card too? Authorized user privilege revoked. Single people have their own credit. I have no money until Friday. Sounds like a single person problem." She hung up on me. But the best part? Her best friend Tessa started texting me, trying to play mediator. "Tessa, that was really petty, Derek. She just needed some breathing room. She's getting all the room she wants. You know she can't afford her own phone plan right now." Then maybe she should have thought about that before needing to feel single while keeping all the relationship benefits. "You're being manipulative. I'm being single. She should try it." Then Wednesday evening, the real fireworks started. Meredith tried to use her gym membership, denied. She actually had them call me from the front desk. Gym employee, "Sir, there's a Meredith here saying there's been a mistake with her membership." "No mistake. That membership was canceled. She's welcome to sign up for her own." I could hear her shrieking in the background about how I was financially abusing her. The gym employee sounded like they wanted to disappear. But here's where it gets good. Wednesday night, around 11 p.m., she tries to come home because Tessa's roommate was having people over. He still works, but I'd installed a door chain. Door opens 3 inches and stops. "Derek, let me in. I live here." "No, we lived here. Now I live here. You're staying with Tessa to feel single, remember? I just needed space, not to be homeless." "You're not homeless. You're at Tessa's. Enjoy your single girl sleepover." "Where's my stuff?" "In the spare room. You can arrange a time to get it." She basically had a meltdown in the hallway. Mrs. Peterson from 3B actually came out to see if everything was okay. Meredith tried to explain that her crazy boyfriend locked her out of her own apartment. Mrs. Peterson, absolute legend. "Oh dear, but I thought you moved out? Derek told us you needed to be single again." The look on Meredith's face. Perfect. Update 2. The audacity keeps climbing, folks. Thursday was relatively quiet. too quiet, should have known she was plotting. Friday morning, I get a call from my landlord. Meredith had called him crying, saying I illegally evicted her. Here's the thing though, she was never on the lease. She moved in with me. The lease is solely in my name. Landlord was confused but had to follow up. I explained the situation, showed him her text about needing to feel single and staying with Tessa. He actually laughed. So she moved out voluntarily? Yup. She's just mad I'm not subsidizing her single lifestyle. He said as long as there's no violence or actual illegal eviction, it's between us. Told me to document everything though. Already on it. But Friday afternoon is when Meredith went nuclear. She showed up at my workplace with her mom. Her mom, dude. They waited in the lobby until I came down for lunch, ambush style. Her mom, Gloria, immediately starts, "Derek, what is this nonsense? You're acting like a child." "Hey Gloria, I'm respecting Meredith's wishes." Meredith, fake crying, "Mom, he's being cruel, he took everything away." "I didn't take anything, I stopped providing things that were mine." Gloria, "You're supposed to take care of her, she's your girlfriend." Actually, she wanted to feel single. Singles take care of themselves. That's not what she meant. She just wanted less pressure. The pressure of, what? Me existing, paying her bills, being her boyfriend? You text me all the time. Want to know where I am? Me. Pulling up our text history. I texted you twice yesterday before you wanted to be single. Have a good day and dinner at 7. Real controlling stuff. My coworker Roger walked by, saw the scene and goes, "Everything cool, Derek?" Just explaining how single people pay their own bills. Roger, absolute Chad. Oh right, like adults. Cool. Gloria was fuming, started raising her voice about how relationships require sacrifice and understanding. Security started walking over. "Me, I understand perfectly. She wants to be single. I'm helping. Now please leave before security escorts you out." Meredith tried one more manipulation. "If you ever loved me, you wouldn't do this. If you ever respected me, you wouldn't need to feel single while I pay for everything." They left, but not before Gloria said I'd regret treating her baby this way. Narrator, I would not regret it. Update 3. So the weekend was a shit show of epic proportions. Saturday morning, I'm at the grocery store, and I run into Meredith's friend group. They tried to stage what I can only describe as an intervention in the cereal aisle. Tessa, "Derek, we need to talk about Meredith." Her friend Ashley, "You're taking this too far." Her friend Brooke, "She's suffering." Me grabbing my Lucky Charms. "She's single. Singles sometimes struggle." Character building. Ashley, "She had to borrow money from her mom for a phone. Congratulations to her for problem solving." Tessa, "She can't even watch Netflix. YouTube's free." They followed me around the store trying to guilt trip me. Talking about how Meredith was crying, couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, how she learned her lesson. Me? What lesson? She wanted to feel single, she's feeling it. This is what she requested. Brooke, "She didn't mean it like that. Then she should say what she means." But here's where it gets wild. Sunday night, around 10 p.m., Meredith shows up drunk, like wasted, with some guy I've never seen before, banging on my door. "Derek, open up. I want you to meet Nathan." I look through the peephole. She's hanging off this uncomfortable-looking dude. Through the door. "Hi, Nathan. Bye, Nathan." "I'm seeing someone new. I upgraded. Nathan has his own business." Nathan, clearly confused. I thought you said you were single?" "I am single. Right, Derek?" "I'm single." "Yep, super single. Good luck with that, Nathan." "Wait, who are you?" "My ex who's being a baby about our break." "We didn't break up. You wanted to feel single? Different thing." "What the hell does that mean?" Poor Nathan started backing away as Meredith tried to explain her galaxy brain relationship philosophy. He literally said, "I'm too sober for this," and left. Just walked away while she was mid-sentence. She exploded, screaming about how I ruined her date, her life, everything. Threatening to call the cops, sue me, tell everyone I'm abusive. Me, "Please do. I have your text saying you want to feel single, documentation of you moving out, and security footage of you showing up drunk with another man. Good luck with that." She actually tried to kick my door, hurt her foot, hobbled away crying. Mrs. Peterson, the real MVP, stuck her head out. "Meredith, dear, singles usually don't assault their ex's doors." Monday, I get texts from a number I don't recognize. It's Meredith's dad, Robert. "Son, Gloria told me what's happening. This is between you kids, but maybe consider being the bigger person here." Robert, I am being the bigger person. I respected her wishes without argument. You know that's not what she wanted. What she wanted was all the benefits of a relationship with none of the responsibilities while calling me clingy for expecting basic girlfriend behavior. I declined that arrangement. She's young, she made a mistake. And she's learning from it, that's growth. He actually sent back. Fair enough. But Tuesday morning brought the ultimate entitlement play. Meredith had gotten a payday loan, insane interest rates, to get a new phone and immediately started blasting on social media. Posted this whole sob story about financial abuse, manipulation, controlling behavior. Tagged me in everything. When someone shows you who they really are, believe them. I just wanted space to breathe, and Derek took away my ability to survive. This is what abusers do. They make you dependent, then punish you for having needs. The comments were mixed. Some people bought it. Others who knew us were like, "Didn't you move out though?" My response? Posted her original text. Full screenshot. No commentary. Just the text where she said I was clingy, needed to feel single, and was staying with Tessa. The backpedaling in her next post was hilarious. That's taken out of context. I was expressing needs in a relationship and he weaponized them. Someone commented, "What context makes I need to feel single different?" She deleted everything within an hour. Update 4: Peak entitlement reached, folks. This is endgame level audacity. Wednesday, Meredith's mom Gloria calls from Meredith's new phone. Speaker mode. Whole family meeting happening on their end. Gloria: "Derek, we've had a family discussion. Meredith is willing to come back." I actually laughed. Come back? To what? To the relationship? She forgives you for overreacting. She forgives me? Meredith in the background. I understand you were hurt, but stop. I wasn't hurt. I was obedient. You wanted single, you got single. Gloria: "She's explained what she meant. She just wanted more girls' nights. She had 3 nights a week already. She wanted to feel single." Those were her words. Meredith grabbed the phone. "I'm giving you one chance to fix this. Take me back, restore my phone, credit cards, everything, or we're done. We've been done since you moved to Tessa's to feel single. I mean done. As opposed to the living separately while you feel single done?" She screamed something incoherent and hung up. But Wednesday night/Thursday morning at 2 a.m., she hit a new low. She used the emergency key I'd forgotten she knew about, hidden in the fire extinguisher case in the hallway, to try to get in while I was sleeping. Alarm system went off. Didn't tell her I installed one. She's inside, alarm blaring, trying to disable it with the old code. I call 911 from my bedroom, saying there's an intruder. Cops show up. Find her in the living room, trying to explain she lives there. Cop: "ID shows a different address, ma'am." Tessa's address? She'd officially changed it for some reason. Meredith: "I used to live here. I'm getting my things." She moved out last week, demanded to feel single, now broke in at 2 a.m. I showed them her text, the documentation of her moving out. They asked if I wanted to press charges. Meredith went pale. "Derek, don't you dare." I considered it. Really did, but decided to be merciful. No charges if she leaves now and never comes back without written permission. Cops made her leave. Told her if she came back without permission, she'd be arrested for trespassing. She tried arguing, but they weren't having it. Thursday morning, today, I get a call from her work. They're asking for employment verification for an apartment application. HR: "We're calling to verify employment for Meredith regarding an apartment application." Interesting. She's actually getting her own place. Growing up. But then Tessa texts me, "You happy? She has to get a studio in a bad area because it's all she can afford. She'll probably get robbed or worse. She's a single adult making adult choices. You could have just talked to her." I did. She said I was clingy and moved out. You're impossible. I'm consistent. The best part? Mutual friend told me Meredith's been hitting up every mutual friend for money. For deposits, furniture, utilities setup. Playing the victim, saying I made her homeless. Most people are aware of the actual situation now thanks to my strategic screenshot. She even made a TikTok about recognizing financial abuse in relationships. It got roasted in the comments when someone linked my screenshot in response. She dirty deleted it within hours. Final update. It's been 2 weeks since the police incident and the karma train has fully arrived at the station. Meredith got her studio apartment. From what I hear, it's not actually that bad. She was being dramatic. But reality hit hard when she realized what being single actually costs. Phone plan, $95 a month. She got suckered into unnecessary add-ons. Credit card, denied everywhere due to trash credit. Utilities deposit, $500 no credit history as a utility customer. Internet, $80 per month. Streaming services, she's begging passwords off people. Gym, can't afford it. Groceries, ramen and cereal diet. Meanwhile, her mom Gloria called one more time trying to guilt me. She's struggling, Derek. Can't you at least help with the phone bill? That's what parents are for. I'm just the clingy ex-boyfriend, remember? But here's the beautiful karma. Remember Nathan, the guy she brought to my door? Turns out he owns a food truck, not exactly the business owner upgrade she was bragging about, and he wanted nothing to do with her after that weird night. But she kept hitting him up, getting increasingly desperate and clingy. The irony. He actually found me on Instagram and messaged me, "Bro, your ex is insane." She asked me to add her to my phone plan. We hung out once. But the best part? Last weekend, Meredith had to move into her new place. Posted all over social media asking for help moving. Radio silence. Even Tessa was busy. Her mom and dad had to rent a U-Haul and do it themselves. She posted this passive-aggressive story. Remember who shows up for you when you're down. Most people only care when you're beneficial to them. Someone commented, like when you only wanted your boyfriend for bills but needed to feel single? Deleted within minutes. Yesterday, I ran into her at Target. She was in the ramen aisle, basket full of the cheap stuff. Saw me, tried to duck away. Didn't work. Me, "Hey Meredith, how's single life?" "Fine." Clearly not fine. "Good, that's what you wanted." I made a mistake, okay? Is that what you want to hear? I don't want to hear anything. You made a choice. Adult choices have adult consequences. I just wanted some space. You got all the space, infinite space, your own apartment's worth of space. She started tearing up, "I miss us." There is no us, hasn't been since you needed to feel single. Can't we just talk about, no, singles don't get boyfriend privileges. That includes conversations about relationships that don't exist. I walked away. She texted me from her new number an hour later. That was cruel. Blocked. The mutual friend group is split. Some think I went too far. Others are team, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Tessa apparently got sick of Meredith within a week of her staying there. Ashley admitted Meredith had been talking to other guys for weeks before the "feel single" text, trying to monkey branch, but none of them wanted to seriously date her. Robert, her dad, ran into me at the gas station. We chatted briefly. He said, "She's learning a hard lesson about appreciation." Then he shook my head and said, "Maybe she needed this." Even her own dad gets it. Meredith's now working extra shifts to afford her single lifestyle. No more 3 nights a week party schedule. No more brunches on someone else's credit card. She's experiencing the full single experience she wanted so badly. Me? I'm great. Joined a climbing gym with the money I'm saving, started seeing someone new. Clara, who has her own career, apartment, and phone plan. She literally laughed when I told her this story and said, "Who the hell wants to feel single while in a relationship? That's just wanting to be single with benefits." Exactly. The revenge wasn't elaborate. It was just giving Meredith exactly what she asked for. The complete, unsubsidized single experience. No safety net, no boyfriend benefits, no financial cushion. She wanted to feel single while keeping all the perks of having a boyfriend. Instead, she got to feel what single actually means. Paying your own way, solving your own problems, and dealing with your own choices. Funny how feeling single isn't so appealing when it comes with single-person bills, huh? To everyone asking if I feel bad. Nah. She created this situation with her entitlement and game playing. I just refuse to be the sucker who funded her single fantasy. She's not homeless, not starving, not in danger. She's just experiencing life without a safety net she didn't appreciate. And honestly, maybe she'll come out of this as a better person who understands that relationships aren't about keeping one foot out the door while expecting full benefits. Or maybe she'll just find another sucker to pay for her single lifestyle. Either way, not my problem. I'm too busy living my best actually single life before Clara and I make things official. Because when I'm in a relationship, I'm in it. No feeling single bullshit. Peace out.